Yeah, what's up? I'm sorry about my other video. I just got the lamp working again. Sorry about the lighting on the other one. I apologize. But anyway, decided to do this video about some things that I miss about TNA and the WWE. I miss when the WWE used to have just unforgettable storylines. Like I miss do you guys remember the whole angle with the Ministry and how they had the higher power and like Austin? Like they abducted like Vince McMahon's daughter, well, Stephanie, and all this other stuff, and then like one night on Raw they were like, the Ministry jumped Austin, and then like the higher power walked up to Austin and showed Austin who it was, and then Austin was like trying to get to him or whatever, and like you were waiting that whole week to find out who the higher power was, and then the next week you find out it was Vince McMahon. That shit like that. You remember that? That was crazy. And when the WWE, they used to, they used to realize that, they did storylines better than anybody else, you know what I mean? The storylines were great. Now the storylines suck. I mean, the in-ring action has never been all that good. I mean, I'm sorry, I hate to break it to all these fans that act like the WWE always had great matches. They really didn't. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, then, I miss, back when you can count on watching Raw and seeing something you'll never forget. You know what I'm saying? Like some weeks you knew something like special was gonna happen. Like after you watch a pay-per-view and you watch it the next night, you knew something special was gonna happen. Like remember the night back? I think it was 1998. Austin got fired. Remember when Austin got fired? And then the next night on Raw, he came out there with a crossbow and a gun, and he was out there in his truck, and Vince pissed on himself and all that. And even something a little more recent. Like let's say during the draft lottery a few years ago, I think it was 2005, and you watch Raw, and then like the first draft lottery pick Raw got was John Cena, the WWE champion from SmackDown. Who saw that coming? You know what I mean? So it's just it was crazy. Like I used to like when the WWE they did stuff like that. You know what I mean? And like when The Rock used to do his movies or whatever, and on occasion he'll pop up on Raw. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really been shocked by the WWE in a long time. And I haven't really seen a storyline that's really made me say, wow, I can't wait to see where they go with this. See, that's what I miss about the WWE. And TNA, I just miss TNA being the TNA it used to be, you know what I'm saying? I miss the crazy X Division action. I remember when, more people wanted to see the X Division title match than the world title match. Like, remember Unbreakable? The X Division title match was the main event, you know what I mean? That is what put TNA apart. You know what I'm saying? That's what set them apart from what the WWE was, the X Division. And if they're not gonna push it, there's no point in having the title. You know what I'm saying? I just missed it when the X Division actually meant something. Remember the World X Cup last year? Remember the World X Cup from like previous years, like 2003 and all that. But you remember how great that action was? Like you watched Impact and then. Last year you watched Impact and then you saw like Team Japan versus Team USA. And you was looking at points and you saw when Canada was down and like they were getting like pummeled, and then like Peter Williams won that battle royal like by himself, and it was great. You know what I mean? And then back when you had Samoa Joe, Daniels, and AJ rivalry, when they were about wrestling instead of like goofy storylines, that's what I miss about TNA. Because TNA used to be great when it came to the in-ring action. Awesome, man. And then now it's just like, it's just all like storylines. It's like the WWE. It's like they're trying to out WWE the WWE. Kind of like WCW did back in the 90s or whatever. And that's not why WCW died. Crazy Mike touched on that, but backstage politics. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about that. And then I also miss, the trend-setting time in wrestling. You know what I mean? Like, you remember when ECW came? It was like nothing else we saw before. I mean, ROH is kind of doing that, but like, not really. You know what I'm saying? Like, ECW was like nothing ever seen before. Period. And it can never be duplicated ever again. You know what I'm saying? And we haven't seen anything like that in a long time. You know what I'm saying? And let me see. What else did I miss? It's what all I can think of that I miss right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, a few things I want to rant on. Alright. I know it's not as big a deal as I'm making it out to be, Why haven't they gave Big Daddy V a T-shirt yet? It's nasty. It's nasty. It's gross. I mean, no, seriously. Like, I can't think of one fan that wants to see his half naked body. I'm not one of those fans that want to see his half naked body. That shit is nasty. I'm a fat guy. He shouldn't do that shit. Stop it. Stop it. Whoever thought it was a good idea for him to walk out with them little straps or whatever should be fired on the spot right now. I mean, should be fired. As soon as he walked out there, Vince McMahon should have just looked at who it was. You're fired. You know what I mean? But anyway, and I wonder something, y'all. Like, if anybody knows, somebody answer this question for me. But why isn't the WWE doing like separate pay-per-views anymore? Like every pay-per-view is like in a promotion. It's like, remember last year when you had Backlash, that was Raw, Great American Bash, SmackDown, One Night Stand, ECW. You know what I'm saying? They're not even doing that no more. It's like just all the same thing. Orange soda. Bootleg orange soda, but orange soda. Let me see, what else did I want to talk about? Oh yeah, Triple X. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, but when Triple X lost to AMW in the 6 Sides of Steel, weren't they like never supposed to team again? Like ever? So you know what this leads me to believe? That in the next few years, AMW will be back together. You watch. Soon you're gonna say, we find the defendants guilty. Watch. You watch. You watch. You just watch. I'm telling you, soon they're gonna be back together. What's that I'm gonna talk about? Can't really think of nothing else. Now I really wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, next Ring of Honor pay-per-view. I'm so excited because the last one was great. And thanks to True Slayer, find out it's gonna be in September, 3 days before my birthday. Awesome. And is this thing true? I've been hearing that TNA got a 2-hour deal. That it's coming like October something. They're gonna be 2 hours now. I mean, I heard like TNA fanboys tell me that, but I want like somebody that actually knows, because TNA fanboys will say anything to make TNA look good. You know what I'm saying? So somebody just give me like actual, actual facts. Like, do y'all honestly know if it's at 2 hours? Now let's see. Bound for Glory is in Atlanta this year. I want to go, but I don't know. But I do want to go. I live in South Carolina. It's not that far, but I do want to go. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not a TNA fanboy, but I like some of the things TNA does. So I really like to go. Let's see. I have something I have to tell you guys about. I'll tell you about it in the next video. I'll make it right now. But anyway, it's Nightmare Baller 1. I'll let y'all later. Everybody take it easy.